Hi, how are you? How was your week? How was your month? It's a brand new month. We're starting a new month. I had a good week. My son got married. It was beautiful. It was joy in the middle of a little bit of craziness. And we could stop and enjoy and know that they were doing the right thing. That's kind of what I want to talk about. It's been a little crazy last about 2 months. And I told you, a lot of stuff going on. My dad with cancer, and Kenny with this surgery, and my mom breaking her wrist, and losing one of my good friends at work. Yesterday was her last day. And going on with the pastor. A lot of stuff going on. And then you've got a war happening a long way away, but still affecting us. You've got a sickness and how to deal with it. Changes. A lot of stuff going on. But in the middle of all that, my son got married. My daughter's having a baby and bought a house. All this joy. All this joy. So it's kind of what I want to talk about. God says, trust me. And Kathy says, I'm afraid. God says, this was in Psalm 56:3, when I am afraid, I will trust you. That's what I have a hard time doing, trusting. Matthew 21:22, if you believe you will get anything you ask for in prayer. I have a hard time believing that too. Luke 1:37, God can do everything. That one I believe. I do believe God can do everything. I do not necessarily think that what he finds necessary, that is what I want to believe. I want to believe that what God is saying and what God is doing is perfect every time. I have a hard time with it. I don't say to myself, I don't believe it. I say, I believe it. But then why the fear? Why the anxiety? Why the panic? Everything God says, everything Jesus says is fairly simple. It comes down to the same thing all the time. Follow the rules, be nice to other people, and believe. The being nice to other people, I'm trying really hard, and I do believe in it. The believing, that's the tough part. So God gave us this tool, right? Gave us the Bible for a tool, and it can get very complicated. A lot of stuff in there, a lot of stuff. I need it to be simple. So, it's simple. I just told you it was simple. If you believe, you'll get anything you ask for in prayer. Simple. God can do everything. When I am afraid, I will trust you. That sounds so simple. It's not. How do I handle things that are supposed to be simple, but they're not? Depend on the Lord and his strength. Always go to him for help. I do that, don't I? I do pray. That's going to him for help. Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Kind of the same. Okay. Got a lot of stuff going on. But today, I'm out of it. Still in the middle of some stuff. But my dad's okay. My uncle's getting there. And Kenny's alive. My mom got her cast replaced. It's a good thing. This is what the Lord says. This is Isaiah 43, 16 through 21. And this is what I look at. This is what the Lord says. He is the one who made a road through the sea. Even through rough waters, he made a path for his people. He's the one who defeated the chariots and horses. He defeated the mighty armies. They fell together and they will never rise again. They were destroyed. The Lord says, forget what happened before. Do not think about the past, but look at the new thing I am going to do. It is already happening. Don't you see it? I will make a road in the desert. I will make rivers in the dry land. Even the wild animals will be thankful to me. The wild dogs and owls will honor me. They will honor me when I put water in the desert. All of this, you know what it means? I'm going to make it better. I'm going to get you through. And not for nothing. He's getting us through. I talk about my stuff because it's my stuff. I don't talk about other people's stuff too much, just a little bit. This is what I know. I know that my dad had some pain, and I know that he found out he had cancer. And then we found out it wasn't quite as bad as we thought, and he started getting help for it. I know that my uncle was diagnosed over 20 years ago with pancreatic cancer, and he is still alive. I know that I worried about my children the whole time they were growing up, and now they are both married and own a house, and one of them's having a baby. I know that my mom has a hard time sometimes, but she's still independent and on her own, and my brothers and I are trying to help her through that. And here's what I also know. I know that my husband could have died, almost died. He didn't die. He's okay. He came home. He walked up those stairs like it was nothing. He's helping his children with their houses. So here's the thing. God made me a road in the desert. He got us all through this. He got us all through this. He made a road in the desert, and we followed it. So, no, I do not always trust. I do not always believe deep inside. But every single day, I get through the day. And here I am at work without one of my good friends trying to do her job, which is not easy. But it's going to get done. And we're going to find somebody to take her place that will do an incredible job. The pastor, we will miss him so, so much. We love him. He has done incredible things for this church, but here's the thing. The way the pastor did those incredible things, the way Pastor Hyung-Huk did this for us, he made it so it will continue when he's not here. God makes a way in the desert. He puts water in the ocean. He takes care of us. It always works, and we always forget. I don't even know what to tell you to do this week. I do want you to know. You get through it. It's hard when you're going in it, when you're in the middle of it, it's hard. But you're going to get through it. I want you to remember that. That's what I want you to do. Remember, there's going to be some rough times, and sometimes there's going to be stuff piled upon stuff, piled upon stuff. And I'm here to tell you, God got me through it. So, do what you can to get through, and know there's going to be a way out. That road in the desert is going to get you out of the desert. We're going to get through this. This church will survive. We will miss them so much. And if they were able to stay, we will take them in a second. but we will get through this. And they, the pastor and his wife, they will come and do the same thing to another church. That's their job. So know this. God is there, and he's doing it. Whether you can feel him or not feel him, hear him, not hear him, he's there doing it. It's kind of cool, isn't it? It's kind of cool that you can come out the other side. Think of the hardest thing that you've been through, and you still survived. God did that. Even though I didn't know it, even though I didn't necessarily believe it, even though it was not as simple as it seemed, in the end, simply, he got us through. God's got this. All right, when you're having a hard time, like you got a test you don't know how to do, you didn't study, like when somebody gets sick, like when you lose a friend, God's got this. He's going to get us through. I love you. I miss you a lot. But we'll be together soon. Have a good week.